Hello everybody. Welcome to the Pasky Play stream. We're here in the new office and it feels comfortable and warm and it's nice. And we're gonna stream some knockoff Disney games. Shall we begin? I think we should. So let's get to this, is it? Oh, hang on. I just realized it is tiny. Right, I will fix that now. Where's the edit? There. It's in the middle now. Right. Be warned, these are terrible. The movies are terrible in them. And I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it. Okay, here we go. This is the menu. Oh. Doesn't it just scream? Doesn't it just scream greatness? Oh, there's a settings. Let's go in the settings, boys. Let's have a look. Just audio and mouse speed. If this game actually has capability of using the mouse, I will laugh my bloody tits off. Let's have a go at this puzzle then, is it? Let's have a look at this crappy little puzzle. Oh, can you just see the quality in this? Look at it. It's so... There's so much good quality. So we're just going to have a look at this first little puzzle be here. Oh, look. We can... Oh, because we're hardcore. We're going hardest difficulty. Hardcore shit. Oh my god. So hardcore. Let's do this, shall we? It's a sliding puzzle, obviously. You know what? No. Not doing it. Let's quit. Now we're gonna... Let's... Hang on, let me just double check that the actual audio's coming through. Yeah, it's coming through. Okay, good. Let's watch a crappy movie, is it, guys? Crappy movie time. Everybody, who's hyped for crappy movies? Because I am. Let's do it. Let's have a watch of this abomination that
Do you know who?
Nope.
No. Never heard of me. In former times, everyone knew me. Merlin, the greatest magician of the Middle Ages. And they all came to me. Peasants.
So this is
knights,
definitely a
kings.
foreign.
They all wanted me to help them. And usually I did. Unless I was planning some other great thing. And the greater
Oh, I can't believe this is real.
was certainly King Arthur. It happened in England more than 1,000 years ago.
I need to find out who this actor is.
The empire needed a new ruler because the old king had just deceased, and because in my dreams the future is prophesied.
I don't even know how it sounds.
I knew when young Arthur would become king. Also, the Holy Grail would be found again.
I need to find out who this actor is.
You will get to know later what the Holy Grail is. I am sure that Arthur became King of England and showed the castle of Camelot as the
What the fuck is this like?
Most of the dukes and knights agreed that Arthur should be the new king, because They knew he was under my personal protection. And they had a great respect for me.
Oh my fucking god.
But there was only one man who did not agree with him. His name is Mordred, the Black Knight.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Come on, Merlin.
Arthur, you know, I think that you want to fight against one of the best and strongest knights of England.
Who's the little
I've
dragon?
decided to fight against him, and what a king decides upon, he shall keep.
Most of all, he has to hold himself back when things become dangerous. Well, what do you have to do? You will see very soon whether this is good for you or not.
What is this?
We are entering the territory of the Black Knight. Aren't you afraid of him?
But it would be unlike a king if he forgot his royal duties out of fear. It is my duty now to defeat Mordred.
Right, I have warned you.
What the?
Ah, look, Arthur personally. King by Merlin's mercy.
What is this meant
Stop
to be?
offending me. Draw your sword, or are you a coward?
Coward? Do you believe that I have not enough courage to fight against such a little upstart? Perhaps you give me your sword immediately, then we can save a lot of time and I won't injure you, yeah.
Big mouth.
Well, then we'll do it as you like.
Oh. Oh my god, the animation is fucking amazing. What is that?
And so it went on for half a day, through and through, back and forth, to and
Oh, do you think this guy would actually thought that
point
this
it
would
seemed
end
that
up on the
Mordred was
internet?
the stronger one, and Arthur seemed to win. By
Oh.
and by, their attacks became weaker and weaker. Their arms were much damaged, and they injured each other more and more. But neither of the two wanted to give up. Then the moment came when Arthur had to learn that also a king can be in trouble. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Stop, Mordred. Merlin, that's what I thought before. Without you, Arthur can't do anything.
Merlin, keep out of this. It's only something between Mordred
That's a
and me.
woman.
He's right. There's an end now to playing the king. You wouldn't have it any other way.
What the fuck? Who's the little dragon?
Merlin, what have you done? If anybody hears that it was not me who defeated the Black Knight, that you killed him with your magic, everybody will laugh at me.
My dear Arthur, first of all, Mordred is not dead but only unconscious. And secondly, if a certain Merlin did not exist, then nobody could laugh at you because you would be stone dead and England would be without a king again. If Arthur hadn't been so injured, he might have even fought against me because he was so insulted. But when he stood up, he fell down.
This movie is
again
beautiful.
because of his pain.
It's a masterpiece,
So I
guys.
packed him on his horse and
Fuck
took him to
Endgame.
a home
This is the
which had
masterpiece of the year.
experience in treating wounded knights. And there he lay for days between life and death. At last, the herbs of the old man
At least it's
had
not that,
effect, and slowly
Oh,
on
at least it's not the
became
actor from the
healthy
Peter Pan one. Oh
again.
god.
One day, he saw a young lady walking along with her retinue.
Who is that? Merlin, please tell me who that young woman was.
Her name is Guinevere. She is Prince Leo's daughter.
She is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
That one can quarrel about good taste.
I'll marry her as soon as I have defeated Mordred, but this time without your help.
Also without a sword. As far as I remember, your sword was damaged in the fighting.
Oh, that's right. But where should I find a new sword in this wilderness?
I see. Now I'm
This is
suddenly
just
the right man
this is
again.
just fucking beautiful.
Well, come along with me, and I'll find a new sword for you.
Oh. That video. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Where are we?
here?
Oh my god. Guys, it's King Arthur. Sounds more like Queen Arthur.
You are not a mortal human being. You must be a fairy.
You are right, Arthur. I'm Morgana from Avalon, the country of the fairies of
My
immortality.
god.
Why do you come to me?
My sword is broken, and a king without a sword is a bit strange. I would like to ask you for a new sword.
I have known you would come one day. Do you see the sword in the lake? It's a name, Excalibur. Go and fetch
The
it.
sword in the lake.
Come on, Arthur. What are you waiting
Show
for?
him. Go get it, Arthur.
Arthur was glad about the new sword.
Arthur.
Like a king. I had almost.
I will say, mind, he is a better voice actor than some of the ones they've had on these games.
The most glorious sword
Oh.
he had ever seen. But it was not just a beautiful
No.
sword.
Oh.
Oh, no, Excalibur was a very special sword. But Arthur did not know that until now. After Arthur had admired the sword again and again, he gave his horse the spurs. He could not wait until he would challenge the Black
I can't
Knight
believe this
again.
is real.
And everything happened. Just like the first time. Arthur knocked at the gate of the castle. Mordred turned up, and the two started to fight again. But this time, Mordred could not rely on his experience and all his strength. Because against someone
What?
who owns the sword of Avalon, even the strongest man is powerless.
What is this?
Mercy, King Arthur, spare my life.
I will spare your life, only if you promise not to fight against me again, and to accept me as the rightful king of England.
I promise. I invite you to my castle.
Who's the dinosaur?
Don't trust him. He has submitted to you too easily.
Forget that. Now he knows I'm the stronger one.
Do you really believe that? Don't you notice that you haven't a single scratch?
Why should I? I'm the better and braver of us both.
Nonsense, Arthur. It's the sword. Whoever owns Excalibur and fights with it is invincible.
Okay. Oh, he's back. He's back, guys.
Rather angry at first. It was totally against his idea of chivalry to fight against someone using a magic sword.
No.
But after a while, he realized that it was not the worst thing to have a sword that made him invincible.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Also, the Black Knight suspected that it was not a normal sword with which he had been defeated. He wanted to have it by all means. So he offered Arthur to come with him.
This is an official PS1 game, guys.
Because Arthur was young and inexperienced,
This
he
is an
trusted his
official
friendliness
PS1
and
game.
took him as his knight.
Sticking of quality and all.
We had stayed in Camelot just for a few days when Arthur remembered the lady he had seen, Guinevere. So he sent me to ask her father for permission to marry her.
Oh.
That was the custom at the time. Guinevere didn't cause any problems. She was looking forward to becoming queen. I only had to come to an agreement with her father about the dowry. When this was finished, we could celebrate the marriage. After the wedding, I led Arthur into the hall of the castle. I had a special present for him. Come here, Arthur.
I just
want
can't
to
believe
show
this is
you
real.
something.
That's new.
A wedding present.
Oh, this is...
That's quite nice, but round. We have never had a round table before. Where should I sit as a king if there is no top seat?
But that is the reason why the table is round. All who sit around it should have the same rights. If you believe a knight deserves his merit, then ask him to be seated.
God.
But
Sonic
at
and the Black
moment,
Knight looks
I
a
don't know
bit
so
weird,
many
doesn't
of
it?
them.
Don't be in too much of a rush. Select them carefully, and when the time is ripe, then they begin their search for the Holy Grail.
Looking for the wonderful Grail? I don't know anything about it.
That is the Holy Grail, which, if one believes in it, will feed the hungry and heal the ill. Yes, it is a wonder.
It's
Well, Merlin, the idea of the Round Table is not bad. Knights of the Round Table. It doesn't sound bad.
I've got to know where they've made this. Where did they... I'm gonna look at the back. Let's find out if I can see where they made it.
Black Knight. He refused to listen to my warnings. I accepted what he wanted, but I had to insist on one thing. 3 seats had to remain free. For I knew in the course of time, another 3 knights would turn up who would make King Arthur's Round Table famous in all eternity.
Oh, you knew, did you?
Morgana.
Listen to me, Arthur. I have helped you for some time now. Today I would like to ask you something. Take Lancelot into your Round Table. I have educated him in Avalon, and I promise you he will honor you greatly.
I would like to fulfill any wish of yours. When Lancelot has proven that he is courageous and brave, he shall become a Knight of the Round Table.
Here's someone who wants to test his courage.
I want to prove that I am a true Knight of the Round Table.
Wait.
You dirty bit. You want to fight against me?
Don't do it, Lancelot. He is too strong. I'm satisfied
Yeah,
if you defeat
these are
the
literally
less
the same
dangerous
voice
The
actors
king wants to
from
make a coward of the Knight of the Round
Dalmatians.
Table.
I'm not a coward. I'll teach you a lesson.
Come on, big boy. Don't you carry a sword? We should have a little game.
A game? I want to fight.
Just wait. You take an axe
What is
and
wrong
hit
with
me
that
in the
guy's neck?
as hard as you can. Then I'll hit you back.
Okay.
It's your turn now, Lancelot.
Come on, hit me. I don't want you to show any
What?
compassion.
I only wanted to test you, to see how brave you are, yeah.
Lancelot, I think you are brave enough.
The fucking face!
Arthur and his Knights of the Round
Oh, what
Table
the fuck is
became
this meant to be
more
like?
and more famous. Arthur was a brave and just ruler. He always helped his friends.
Oh,
And
this is
because of
beautiful.
the sword Excalibur, he remained unwounded. But
I can
this was
just
a great
about hear the
lesson,
original
because
actor
until then,
talking.
Every year I had the
I'm
trouble
gonna
of
play in the other
finding a
headphone
new
and see if I can
king.
do it.
However, there was somebody, you can hardly believe it, there was really
No, I can't.
somebody who had never heard of King Arthur and his knights.
Really?
No. In the forest of North,
Oh.
there where it was very dense, lived a princess with her son. A short time after the birth of her child, her husband had lost his life in a duel. And because she was afraid that the same might happen to her son, she withdrew into the forest and lived alone.
What the fuck is this?
When Percival was 18 years old, he did not know yet that there were castles and knights out there. One day, he saw
I think they're
Lancelot
German.
riding through the forest in search of adventure.
Oh my god, this animation. I've seen him before.
Oh,
Why are you
He was
staring
in
at me like that?
Dalmatians.
you're shining so much. Are you an angel?
I'm not an angel, definitely not. I'm a knight.
A knight? Tell me, what is a knight?
A knight? Well, a knight is somebody who is looking for adventures and who serves his king.
And where's that?
That's a shield.
And that?
That's a sword, my dear boy.
And I also want to be a knight.
If you want to be a knight, you silly boy, then go to Camelot. King Arthur will not hesitate a second to knight you.
Oh.
Okay.
Lancelot was giggling into his armor and carried on riding. And Percival ran as quickly as he could, and that was rather fast, to his mother and told her what had happened to him. She could not stop him from wanting to go to Camelot and to become a knight there. Well, his mother gave him an old rickety horse and made him a shield
This is
sewn
just-
from some cloth and
Oh.
tied together around some
This is
willow
beautiful.
twigs. Oh dear, I tell you, Percival looked worse than the poorest beggar. And that is exactly what the mother wanted. She wanted him to be laughed at, and as quickly as possible to come back to her in the forest. And that was exactly what was done by people who saw him. Everybody laughed at him, but Percival thought they were friendly and laughed back. At last he came to Camelot.
What is this? Like, oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, who's that coming there?
Oh my god, it's him.
You should better ask what is coming there.
Oh, look how I drive him away. Come on, come on.
I have a dry throat because of my laughing. Hurry up. Mildred, go get me something to drink.
Mordred, bring me this. Mordred, bring me that. It goes on like that the whole day. I'm not your servant.
But I'm your queen, and you have to do as I tell you.
What a queen. Arthur came to power with the help of Merlin's tricks, and he also got Excalibur from Merlin. Without his sword, he would be the greatest coward of all time.
You dare talk about King Arthur like that? Where is the knight who will take revenge for this offense?
Here, I'm a knight. I want to avenge King Arthur.
You? You are just good enough for a court jester. Be gone.
See, my pretty Guinevere? Only court jesters are ready to fight for Arthur.
I'm not a clown. Start fighting now.
If you want to lose your life, by all means, I don't mind. Okay.
Who's the fucking drag? Oh my god.
What is going on here?
He was offending you, my lord, so I was
Flipped
fighting
him.
him.
And you have won, I see. Only the way in which you did it was not in the manner of a knight.
No, but I have only come here because I want to be a knight.
So you have a few things to learn. What is your name?
Percival.
I like him. He's brave and strong, and it was my fault that Percival came here. Well, if you want, I'll tell you all that you need to know in order to become a knight.
I agree.
What the fuck is this? Like,
Everything had been planned like this by me. Because without Percival, the story would not have ended as I had seen it in my dream. Percival accompanied Lancelot, and already after a year he was better than his teacher. Now the time had come to start the search for the Holy Grail. A long time ago. Even I didn't live on the earth at that time. The gods were infuriated by the people, and the Grail disappeared out of this world. In my dream, I had seen that the Knights of the Round Table would get back the Grail. I prepared everything and went to Arthur. Come here, Arthur. I want to
he's
show you
that
something.
dinosaur.
What is that?
Stop, Arthur. You may pull as much as you want. You will never do it.
And why not?
Because only somebody who has a good conscience can pull out the sword. Whoever is able to do that will find the Holy Grail. Do you want to try it?
Well, a good conscience. What do you mean by that? That one has never lied in one's life?
That's exactly what I mean.
If I think about it, I must say I don't need a new sword. I have the best sword in England after all. What's about Percival?
Not even white lies?
No, not even white lies.
No? Then I better not try it.
Lancelot?
I don't really know. Maybe not.
Nobody? Do you really want to say that there's none among you who has never lied? What about Mordred?
Well, I'll show you. I'm the most honest of your knights. I'll try it.
Come here, Galahad.
Galahad?
Yes, this young man will find the wonderful bowl.
What?
Prove it first. Come on, Galahad. Pull the sword.
Oh. Everything is ready. You have to go now and find the Holy Grail.
But you have told us. Only Galahad can find the wonderful bowl.
Yes, but he needs your support. Only Arthur must stay here so that England is without a king.
This is the chance I've been waiting for. When all the knights of Camelot have disappeared, I will succeed in getting the sword Excalibur in my possession.
A few days later, the knights set out. Everybody
It's
in a
just-
different direction.
What
And
even is
everybody
this? Like,
had a
it's
lot of
just...
adventures.
It's so
Galahad
shitty.
as well. He killed 2 dragons.
Who's the
5
company who
giants,
animated it? That's
and
another
12
thing.
innocent children. And wherever he turned up, he was admired by everyone. The Black Knight had managed to be injured after a few days fighting. Only lightly, of course. So he had a pretense to come back to King Arthur. But don't be afraid.
I'm gonna take a picture of this and tweet it to Cadicross and say, I think you got more games to cover, boy.
To listen to me. After many months, Galahad came to the coast, when at a bay he got off his horse in order to have a rest. He was surprised to see Lancelot and Percival there. Both were totally exhausted, and what was even worse for them, without horses. They had lost them on their last adventure.
Galahad, we've almost come to the end of our search. You two will find the Grail together with me.
Well, in our condition, we can't be of great help to you.
We've lost our horses, and we can't get on anymore.
Oh.
Galahad is right. You are the Knights of the Holy Grail. One will find it, one will watch it, and one will report it. Go on to this ship.
Without a helmsman, without a crew, the ship sailed off with the 3 knights. And every day the table was set with the most delicious food. Lancelot and Percival were much too tired to be amazed at that. And Galahad, well, Galahad had always believed in miracles. After many days and nights, they at last landed on a foreign coast. When the 3 came on land, Lancelot and Percival wanted to return at once. Everything was so unknown. They were here without their horses, piloted in full armor. If you have ever tried to run a long way in armor, you will know how difficult that is. But Galahad went.
There you go, the
in front
tweet's
of
out.
them like in a dream.
I hope he sees it.
Showed them the way. Soon they came to a cave, and although Percival and Lancelot were the bravest knights of their time, they now hesitated to follow Galahad. He had suddenly, without looking around once, disappeared into the cave. Lancelot, Percival, don't be afraid.
That sounds quite simple.
My task is done. I shall go to Avalon.
Galahad has found the wonderful bowl. You, Parsifal, will be the Grail King from now on, as long as you are watching the bowl. Those who believe in it will not be starving, and when they are ill, they will be healed. You, Lancelot, have to go back and tell the world that the Holy Grail has been found.
However difficult it was for Percival and Lancelot, they had to say goodbye to each other. Percival remained here as the guard of the Grail, and Lancelot went onto the boat. On his way back, he later met the other knights of the Round Table together, and happy that their search was finished now.
Oh my god.
They sailed towards Camelot. At Camelot, hardly anyone believed that the Knights of the Table Round would ever find
Knights of the Table Round?
Nobody believed that they
These
would
translations are
come
just
back alive.
absolutely amazing in themselves.
Arthur felt lonelier from day to day, and Mordred was sneaking around him with wicked thoughts and was waiting for a chance to steal the sword Excalibur. But because I had warned Arthur, the Black Knight was waiting for his chance in vain.
My god, like...
Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table are coming back. I can't believe that.
To hell with them!
What even?
Tell me, I want to know everything. Where are Percival and Galahad?
And while the knights were talking and talking, I had taken the sword Excalibur with me. My dream wanted it to be that way. I had to bring the sword back to where Arthur had received it once. I had written Arthur a letter in which everything was explained. I gave the letter to a butler, put the sword under my coat, and went to the lake.
Come on.
So my task was done now. I withdrew from the life on this earth. But to honor the truth, the task was done. And that was not the only reason. Even a magician can fall in love. And I had fallen in love with
Merlin
Morgana.
Fox, boy.
I wanted to be together with her and live in a different
Merlin
world.
Fox. Who's the dinosaur? I still need to know who is Dinosaur. Is that it? Oh my god, that was it? That was fucking it. Oh my god, I can't believe that was real. While we play the crappy painting game, I think I'll go over what I just saw. That was just a little bit weird. Oh. Oh, I can't believe that was fucking real. We shall make the horse red. Let's make the horse red, is it? So, really badly translated, as you could probably tell. There was a lot of things going on. Oh. I just don't know. Trust me to start getting hiccups now. I just can't believe that was real. That was real, like. This game is real. Why does it exist? What was the point You have been disconnected from the access point. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't care. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's what he reminds me of. That bloody... Oh, what was it called? I think that's actually the color of the grass. Yeah, that's meant to be the color of the grass. Right. And then the bushes and the trees are meant to be a darker one. Yep, okay. I can't believe that existed. I can't believe it's real. I kinda loves it, but for all the wrong reasons. Oh. And the word is goddamn beautiful. Oh. Like I said, I just can't believe that actually exists, and it's just, why does it exist? Why did Sony even put these through? Like, it was terrible. I don't get it. What were they thinking? Like, I might tweet at PlayStation and be like, so can you explain to me what you guys were thinking back then? Oh my god. Goddamn beautiful. Let's get some blue in that sky. Oh, this is terrible. But I kinda loves it. I kinda loves it. For, like I said, every reason that shouldn't exist is the reason why I love this thing. It's amazing. Let's give Arthur his brown hair, shall we? Brown hair. We'll paint the other horse brown as well, just to offset it. Very slightly. Oh my god, my brain is just still comprehending the fact that this exists. Oh. It's a goddamn beautiful piece of art. Oh yeah, I better color the horse's head. Oh, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of fucking... this movie I watched not too long ago. In the end of it, I'll play it right now. Well, I won't play it on the stream, but I'll play it on like the edit. It's a fucking... It's from... Thomas the Tank Engine movie. It's fucking when Diesel 10 first arrives. And, what does he say? You'll be laughing on the other side of your boilers soon, silly steamies. That's basically what he says. And it's just, that voice reminded me of that straight away. There's just not enough shades of green here. I still can't believe this exists. And the worst part about these coloring games as well is that they've never got skin color, but they've always got pink. And everyone's like, well, that's the color that we are in it. And it's like, not that pink though. We're not that pink, are we? Look at that. Does that look human to you? Does that feel human? Yeah, I've got like 4 or 5 of these games, and basically we're gonna go through them one by one eventually. I'm just doing this one for now. But we're going to go through them all eventually. Oh, sorry, I knocked the microphone. We're going to go through them all eventually. And Sooner or later, then we'll get towards the, like, the end of it all. But it's just... I just wanted to marathon these things for one video. I mean, you're going to see a lot more of this while I'm in stream mode. Because I'm going to have to re-record it anyways. Just to get the audio ready for the reviews. But why does it exist? Who made it and why? Oh, okay. I'm still just like, I'm giggling in my own head right now. Just being like, who did this? Who did it? Who did the thing? My phone keeps going off. But yeah. I basically wanted to do this to basically get footage for it. So then I can see what exactly I need to see. Oh, I can't believe this exists. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful mess of a thing. We shall go black for the hooves. The hooves shall be black. Look at them. The darkness is consuming them. They are consumed by the everlasting darkness. Check out my pretty picture, boys. Boy. Oh no, that's his knee. Okay. Oh my god. I really couldn't play this unless I was streaming it. To be honest, I wouldn't be able to play it in my own time, that's for sure. I'm just glad I went out of my way to do this. It's made my day. It has made my day. Oh. Yes, Arthur. We have made his day. Oh my god, why does it exist? And I don't know. But I love it. Oh, I love it so. Oh my god. Yes, this... I'm still processing all of it. What opinion could I have on this, really? Other than it's obviously fucking terrible. Other than that, I can't really think of anything, but... that was worth every second of streaming. Come on, let me paint the horse's thing. Yay! Look at this. Look at this beautiful masterpiece I've made here. Well, we can make one of the horses white. Yeah, that doesn't look out of place. There we go. And we'll give him... gray hair. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. It's only short. It's only half an hour, so it's not too bad. Just to sit down and like watch it for the laugh of it. But yeah. Oh. Okay, I could just swap the colors through there. Okay. Cool. My masterpiece is complete. What do you think? Do you like my masterpiece? Because I like my masterpiece. It's beautiful. It's goddamn beautiful, and this dragon doesn't make an appearance. There is no dragon in the entire thing. Oh, there's no dragon. None of the characters look like any of those. I mean, that girl is obviously a knockoff Belle from Beauty and the Beast. You can tell just by her face and her nose and everything. Just, oh, I love this. I really do. Alright then. I think that's enough for this. So I think I'll see you all next time. Bye!